Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Honestly. I'm Chelsea Toronto,
And I'm Dr. Lindsay.
and welcome.
And each week, we're so honest, you wish that we would lie.
Mhm.
And let's talk about butter boards and pickleball and closets and everything else.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I saw something new and disgusting on Instagram.
Oh, tell me.
It's called a butter board, as in,
Oh, I do love butters.
like as in cow butter, and they put it in a piping bag like you would use to frost a cake. And it's like a fancy butter where they kind of melted it, maybe put like a little seasoning in it. They put it in this pastry bag that you would use to decorate the cake, and then you like make a design all over your charcuterie board. And then with the butter, then you put like crackers on it and some nuts and whatever. But it's just like different flavors of butter. It's like the main attraction to the board. And I find that to be very disgusting.
I find you to be disgusting. I love butter. I wish I was in a Butter of the Month club. I love butter.
Like an herb roasted butter.
My roommate always says that if the apocalypse came, or when, as long as I have butter, I will be able to survive.
Yeah, you could burn it. You can eat it.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to waste it by burning it unless it's in my mouth and it's going to be a... No, I use it for everything.
So you would eat a butter board?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not going to just like take my dirty finger and like lick it up. I would need something, but yes.
a cracker.
Oh, yeah.
Bread?
Uh-huh.
What else?
Anything.
A vegetable?
Oh, yes.
A butter smothered carrot?
I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't like that one
An
as much.
apple?
I guess I don't like the fruits.
Oh, just bread.
Just carbs.
Carbs. Butter.
Oh,
Carbs.
like a wet noodle. Rigatoni.
Oh my god, I'm picturing the rigatoni on your fingers, and you like have like how you do the
raspberries.
Yeah, like how you do the raspberries on your fingers, and you scoop it up like the butter, and you just go like one finger, one noodle at a time.
Yeah, one noodle is right.
I will say though, I was making croissants this weekend.
Oh,
and
let's talk about that officially.
Okay, so attempt number 1 was probably a month ago. They didn't turn out great. It was more of like a bread dough with
it was
a
like
cracker.
A biscuit.
It was like a biscuit. It was heavy. It was dense. The layers didn't puff. It didn't puff up at all.
I mean, it didn't taste bad. It just wasn't a croissant.
This wasn't a croissant. So this time I was like, okay, one thing I'm going to do differently is get the Irish Kerrygold butter. And I tell you,
what a difference.
What a difference
butter makes.
Oh my God. It is the creamiest butter I've ever had. It was melting just on the counter. And the like American butter, I feel like stays really hard.
There must be some preservatives in it.
I think so. There's no preservatives in the Irish Gold. Okay, so new butter, new recipe, and I only took 2 days to make the croissants. Instead of 3.
I hate when people... Oh, I hate it. It's a huge pet peeve. It's like American, and then they slip into a word that should be pronounced in that dialect, and you're like, where'd that come from? Why are you talking funny?
That's how it's pronounced.
I know. Go on.
Okay, so new recipe, new butter, only 2 days to make it instead of 3. When you came over on Saturday to help me out, we'll talk about this too. And I put in the samples in the oven, and they came out. You guys. Oh my gosh. This wasn't even the full on croissant. It wasn't even done proofing and rising yet. But this puffed pastry croissant crossover.
So good.
Oh my God. It was so good. Like, I would pay money for that in the store. Like, it should be sold at a bakery. That's how good it was.
Other people tried it, other than myself and Austin, and they too agreed with it, and they said, we would pay you for this. So hats off to the bakery chef.
Oh my God. I'm so pumped.
You should be. It was really good. I'm glad you tried again.
Same. I think the next thing that I need to master on the croissant is just like having it puff up a little bit more. So I got to figure out why it's not puffing enough. But other than that, oh my God, the flaky layers, the butter.
Straight out of the oven. It was incredible. It was so good.
The flaky crust. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I made a homemade jam.
I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you. Last night I came home. I was like, I am so happy for Lindsay. Oh my gosh. She like organized her closet. And it's just her life has been like peace and like harmony. And he was like, wow, I'm glad you're happy for Lindsay. I'm in Lindsay's closet.
Thanks. I'm happy that you're happy for me.
I know that I go
Yeah.
home and I'm talking about your organized closet. You're like, well, good for her and her closet. I was like,
Because what does one do on a long holiday weekend but organize their closet?
if you're lucky.
Yeah. Because this is the closet situation that I was living
All right,
in.
so Lindsay took advantage of her long holiday
Uh-huh.
weekend, which I don't think I knew that that was going to happen. She's and then I got a call Saturday 10 a.m. Hey, I'm organizing my closet. I ran out of bed so fast to come to you. I was like, I'm coming today. I'm here.
I'm like, oh wow, you couldn't wait. I didn't know that you'd be so excited.
I love organizing.
Uh-huh.
You do it.
Yeah. So my closet was essentially a big mound of clothes, and then the shelves were like sweaters and shirts and jeans.
Well, it's because you had no
I had
organization.
no organization.
You know, that's how I met my former husband.
Oh,
That I was his organizer.
really?
Yeah, I was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a friend of our mutual friend invited me over, and she was his personal assistant. And she's like, "Can Chelsea come too?" Because she's trying to earn money for jeans. 7 jeans were a big deal then. And so I organized like all of his office and his files and his desk, and labeled everything and
Oh.
used the heck out of a label maker.
Label maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro. When as we got together, I organized like everything in the house. I just eventually gave up because no one cared or appreciated it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm not gonna do it if no one cares.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
Mhm.
but you care.
Oh my god, I care. And Chelsea came over and I had to take everything out of my closet. I was kept on throwing things on the bed and on the floor, and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god.
There's so much stuff.
I know.
Well, there
Like, how
wasn't
does so much stuff fit in one?
without the
half-
infrastructure.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was you were just raw dogging rod, hanger,
Yeah.
floor. I
Yeah.
was like, well, it's got to have depth and layers and like nuance. And there's like, and you go around it's got to have all the things.
It's got a personality.
It does have a personality.
Mhm.
Now you got to like go in and like put a little baby mirror and like a
Uh-huh.
baby lamp.
Yeah, it needs to put a little mirror up. Well, I called Chelsea. I was like, hey, so I'm staring at my closet right now. It needs to be organized, and I just ordered a dresser. So it's going to be here at 2 p.m. So let's get organizing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad I got to witness.
Oh my gosh. And now my favorite purse is on display. Everything has a place. Ugh. I'm just like literally a whole new person because my closet's organized.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then I really went for it. And I cleaned the baseboards. I cleaned my bathroom. Okay, I was cleaning my bathroom and just like
I cleaned your baseboards too.
You cleaned my baseboards.
I know. I don't know why I want like a Nobel Prize.
Yes, you did. You started it. You got the ball rolling on the baseboards.
I just feel like let's do it right for you because we're gonna like kneel at the altar of organization, especially when it comes to a person's closet. Let's do it right.
Yeah. And then when I moved on to my bathroom the next day, okay, like the soap scum is just so hard to scrub off because I don't do it on a regular basis. And I'm like cleaning solution, like scrubbing. It's gross. And I'm like, I was like about to throw up because of the smell. And just like, I hate cleaning bathrooms so much. It just grosses me out. And I'm like, Austin, I'm going to like throw up right now. I'm like, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm gagging because this is disgusting and I hate it.
Did he finish it for you?
No, I took a break. I took a lap and I was like, okay, whatever. Just get through it.
That's why you'd be better off doing it a little bit more often.
I know.
Like maybe just like a Windex. What part was the worst?
The bathtub.
Well, then I would like spray something after every use.
Yeah. Well, the thing that really grosses me out is having hair stuck to the side of the shower.
Don't do that.
I don't know how it gets there. And like, oh God, like wet hair. Oh, that is what did me in.
Your own wet hair.
My own wet hair. And I was like,
that's disgusting. I hate my own hair.
I hate my own hair. It's gross.
Not unless they're 20s. Whoop, whoop.
Like, I don't know how people wash my hair. That's disgusting.
I don't really touch it. I don't care for that, but I got over it. But I don't do that anymore. You know, when you like can't shake a hair off of you in the shower and it's all wet and you can't get your own hair off your fingers. So you're like your only solution is like
Oh no.
Get it off. What am I supposed to do with it?
No, you let the water run on your fingers until it comes off.
I feel like it could take 25 minutes.
I'll take all the time in the world so I don't have to touch it.
Oh, it's strange, but you don't mind it dry.
No. Actually, I don't like it dry either.
You don't like your hair?
I don't like it like hair on the floor.
Oh, no one loves hair on the floor. No one loves hair on the food either.
Everything about hair being not on my head makes me gag.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I learn something new every day.
I know. So yeah, basically, I'm just a better person today. Thank you very much.
You look better.
Thanks. And also, what I did in my free time this weekend, I watched a new movie,
What?
Family Affair, with Zac Efron and Nicole Kidman and some other girl that I don't know.
And
You can skip it. No one needs to watch it because it's Zac Efron. I don't know. He's like 30 something. Nicole Kidman is the mom of the assistant that works for him. So she's like, I don't know, 45, 50 in the movie. And they end up hooking up. And it's just like, it's not right. Watching Nicole Kidman hook up with Zac Efron or just make out with him, like, ugh. And their kissing is really awkward. It's kind of like a peck kiss, like kind of like an open mouth kiss, but like no tongue, but like not full on open mouth. Just like I gotta kiss you for the movie role, but I really don't want to be kissing you. It's just like really awkward.
who did you feel worse for?
As in like were forced to kiss them. Nicole Kidman.
You felt bad for her?
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And like I feel like you don't want to be doing this right now.
It's beneath her.
Mm-hmm.
She won an Academy Award.
I feel like she has. When I think of Nicole Kidman, I don't think of a rom-com movie and
I don't
something
think
that
it's
was nonsense. Slurping on Zac Efron. I feel like she most definitely has.
I know.
She
I'll
seems
look it
pretty
up.
accomplished, yeah. But I don't know. Had some funny parts. Otherwise, you can skip it. And then I also watched this movie called Space Cadet with Emma Roberts. Skip it. Definitely dumber after watching it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do we leave off? What should I say? I'm reading a book, which you haven't heard me say that in a minute. The Power of Self-Discipline. 5-minute exercises to build self-control, good habits, and keep going when you want to give up.
Oh, what habit have you learned?
I don't know. I'm only on page like 8.
Oh.
No, 13.
Oh.
But so far, it's a lot of attaboys because it's like, don't quit when you don't want to. And I was like, I don't.
Is it like, do they give you mantras eventually? Or like, where's the tactical advice?
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. But I'm just
Page
telling
20?
you, I'm really pumped because the one example that they gave about Rosa doing something. And I was like, yeah. I was easily. So this is really just going to be an ego. I'm going to enjoy this book because it's like, I'm already doing it.
It's an ego boost. Just to be like, yeah, duh, I could have written this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of writing, how's writing a book coming along?
It's not coming. I don't have a laptop. I need one of my people to give me a laptop. Oh my God. Driving to the mountains with my roommate. I was like, I need a laptop. He's like, let's see how if you're on your best behavior at this weekend. Don't ruin it for anybody.
Oh my God. You know, you could buy a laptop.
Oh.
You save up some money for a month.
I'm not saving my money for a laptop when he could stop spending money on Ubers.
Okay, fair enough. Or you could, in the meantime, get the keyboard for the iPad and start typing on the keyboard.
Oh, I found your iPad.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, it wasn't lost, but I just couldn't find it at that moment.
But if you really want to get started, you could use my iPad.
I do want to get started.
And get a keyboard.
Fine.
Because those are like $150.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, I have a keyboard.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Could we just plug it in?
I don't know if it will work. Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I have to write a book, apparently. I have nothing to say, but somebody seems to think that it's worth reading. I got to just do it to do it. No, you know what, Lindsay? I've been preoccupied with my stand-up comic career.
Mm-hmm. I know. Performing.
I'm a performer.
Well, I think if you write a book, then we can write a book after that. We'll write one together. Or if you need someone to fill in the gaps on your book, I'll just write a little quip.
Yeah, I definitely think. Some customer asked me, what is my worst quality?
Oh. What do you think?
I don't know. I asked Rochelle, and she said gossiping.
I feel like you only really gossip at work.
Yeah, it's because it's boring.
Yeah, you don't gossip that much outside of work.
There's nothing to gossip about.
I'd say my worst thing about me is that I'm like very overly confident in everything that I do.
I would not say that's bad. Because you're not confident at someone's detriment. You're like not confident mean.
No. I just think I can do anything.
And you can. I wouldn't say that's your negative trait. What's your negative trait? It's got to be meaner than that.
Let's see. My negative trait would be, I don't know. I don't really gossip that much.
Oh God, I don't think that one applies to you.
I don't know. What do you think it would be? Maybe I'm like overly competitive sometimes.
But I mean, it's annoying, but I wouldn't say it's a terrible trait. I mean, like, I really don't think you have any bad traits.
I would say being overly competitive could be kind of detrimental. And if like I'm being overly competitive and someone is not and I'm making it not fun for them, that would be detrimental. Like we're gonna play pickleball later today.
You're not annoying when it's the two of us working to improve, but like you get someone else good there on the court,
Yeah.
it is at other people's detriment.
Yeah. Yours.
I would not say that that's a bad quality, though. I think it's annoying. And I'm just like, ugh, I don't love this version of you. But I'd rather be playing and putting up with like you're good, and that's the problem. But like anyway, my personal I think is I can be moody and then I can lash out.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm pushed into a corner, I lash out instead of using I statements. And I feel
all that therapy went out the window.
It goes out the window when I'm triggered. Watch out. Because I was with a gentleman, I don't know, he keeps trying to imply that he's a big deal. Okay. He's like, what order are you going in the set? And I was like, I don't know. They haven't published it yet. And he's like, well, I'll have my assistant call ahead of time, and that way I could just like slide in and come and see you.
Oh my God.
Okay. Thanks. He's the guy with that truck that I want.
Oh, the Ineos, whatever brand it is.
It's hot. You saw inside of it, right? You said it's a cockpit? I don't want that.
There's a lot of buttons in there.
I don't need buttons.
No, it's way too many buttons.
I don't like it. I find them to be distracting.
Same. I want the computer screen.
I don't even want that. I like my potato. Seatbelts, ideally. I need
seatbelts. I need an electric moving chair where I can go up, down, front, back.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And I want the gear shifter to be like on the floor. Or like in the center.
For old time's sake.
Yeah. Or just like a button.
I don't love buttons, but yeah, I'll take whatever I can get.
Or like on the computer screen.
Yeah.
And a sunroof. I think that's, and electronic locks. Electric everything. For my new car that I'm not getting.
I hope I get a new car.
I think there's a chance.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I like my car. I would fit it with like technology.
A radio.
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
If I had it, I might listen to it.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah, I do.
Like audiobooks. Actually,
something.
You need to listen to like rage music or something when you're driving so you don't fall asleep.
I know. Caffeine water that I've been using has helped.
Oh, good.
Considerably.
Oh, that's good.
But there are times where I'm like,
and good night.
And good night. I made flashcards yesterday for tomorrow's spit. I practiced for a solid hour last night.
Good.
Anyway, do I have something else to tell you? Not that I can remember.
No.
I did have things to tell you. That's fun.
But I haven't talked to you in like 12 hours, so don't you have anything? Oh, this is what I heard today from someone. So I have tattoos that I got with my old friend, and I want to get them removed. But let's say that like we got tattoos together, and at one point I was like, well, I'm over tattoos and I want to get it taken off. Would you be offended, or would you just be like, okay, that's fine. It's your body.
Both. Oh, man. We got them together. Okay, cool. That's how that would go. Why, are we getting tattoos together?
No.
Oh.
No, but I just think like friendship tattoos or like getting tattoos with someone, I just feel like that's always like risky business.
That's what you said, because I was like, let's get one. And you're like, no, it's the kiss of death. And I went, okay.
Yeah, I got 2 tattoos with someone and I don't talk to them anymore.
Where are they now? We don't know.
We don't know. I actually had a dream about her last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a dream about someone too. Go on.
We were on a ski mountain, I believe, and we were trekking through this like...
She planned great.
Knee-deep powder. But like we weren't on vacation with her. I think it was like me and Austin maybe. And we're just like trekking through, and then all of a sudden there's a dog that comes up to me and is like, oh, hey, doggy, what's up? And then I hear her husband being like, hey. And I was like, hi. And then I see her pull off her hat. She's like, hi. I'm like, hello. all right, see you later. And I kept on trucking along in the snow. Yeah. So
She just wanted to say hi.
I guess so.
She just wanted to flitter into your dream and be like, "Hey,
Hey.
She must be so jealous.
She probably has a baby by now
Ew.
and is doing that thing.
Can't we find out?
Probably.
Get your husband on it.
I know. I haven't stalked enough.
I don't care to stalk. I'm too busy with flashcards.
Exactly. I'm too busy doing other things.
She should come though to my performance.
Oh, that'd be something.
Why wouldn't you? Well, I don't see her coming, but no, that's great.
No, because you wouldn't even know that she was there. I would know she was there because I'm in the audience and I can see everyone.
Well, I don't want you to have a negative time. So no, I don't want you. Don't come. If I used to know you,
be there.
if I used to know you and we used to be friends, I do not want you there. Just buy the ticket.
And say that you're there to see me even though you're not.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it is a business and I need to remind my people today.
That's right.
Please come.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I feel like my roommate is gaslighting me about. I was gonna say no. I'll stop because I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, well, I did gaslight you the other day.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Well, I was excited about that. I was able to finally identify what gaslighting is. I know I'm the last person in the world to know what it means, and I felt like an idiot. But oh my god, it was so fun. We were fighting on the way up to it. And anyway, I was like, Lindsay, I just before we got on air, Lindsay, you gaslit me about the the biker shorts that I just bought. And you're like, what? I said, no, remember you were avidly telling me that the pair I was wearing was the new pair, and it was not. And you're like,
I'm
yes.
like, yeah, it is.
I'm like, no.
I'm like, yeah. Well, remember? Yeah, those are the new ones. And
I don't think so.
the fact that you can just be like, no, they're not. It's
like,
funny.
I was like, are they? I don't know. They're not.
I had you believing though for a second.
No, I just was like, I'm not going to argue with her. Because Lindsay is everything. So she gets a lot of passes where there are times where I'm like, okay, you're right.
It doesn't even matter. They're shorts.
So when we were driving up and we were fighting in the car, because 3 hours in the mountains over a holiday weekend will do that to anybody.
With your roommate.
Oh, yeah. Not Lindsay and I. We would love it. We could last for 4 to 14 and be like, and the way. And another thing. I was like educating. We were playing this game about like things on Urban Dictionary. Guess what it means? That's always a funny one for us. We did like racial slurs in different languages.
Oh.
That keeps him quiet.
Oh.
And then gaslighting. And I tried to tell him what that was because he was like, I don't get it. And I was like, I know you don't. Let me try again. So, yeah. But when you do it, there's like something in your brain doesn't allow you to compute and understand what it means. Do you know what I mean? If you're often like the one doing it, you're never gonna be like, oh, this is a form of gaslighting.
That's an interesting game to play on road trip.
Not like other people. It's not like we're holding hands and like looking at each other.
Well, that's what we do.
I know. Oh my gosh, you guys are so in love.
So in love.
Oh my god, please don't. And they're like walking arm in arm last night. I was like, oh, that's so nice for you guys to be in this space right now.
It's so nice.
I'm so glad I wasn't there alone.
Where?
Last night.
At Jazz in the Park?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather be the 3 of us than not. But like the fact that you guys were like hand holding and arm in arm, I was just like, thank God there's one other person for me to talk to instead of feeling awkward because you guys are so in love right now.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. She just surprises me.
I was surprised for you. I was like, oh, look who's feeling a lot of love in his heart.
Well, he was like so annoyed like before we got there.
Why?
Because he's just like, oh my god, like the dogs are on me. Like I didn't know, like another friend was coming. He's like, he likes to know like the whole lay of the land and situation. He had to carry the heavy ass bag all the way across the park, and
then babe.
And then he's like, and then like Butch and Sunny ran off to the geese, and like a biker almost got like taken out by the geese running. And then I don't know, he was just kind of like, I could tell he was just like kind of annoyed. But then by the time we like got there and sat down, then he's like, oh, okay. So that's why I was like,
This
oh,
is in the
wow.
cartoons where they're like, blink, 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 blink. You know that noise?
Yeah. Uh-huh. He's just more like, okay, let's go. Like, get there. Like, no meandering. So that's why I was like, oh, wow, he's having such a good time.
Once it all goes his way.
Yeah, I guess so. Once we're settled. That's why he was like, you go look for a spot and I'll like stand back here and like wait.
God, he's a passenger princess to existence, isn't he?
That's okay though, because like we both can't be in charge.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So I take charge and I tell everyone what.
And he's
The
like, I
plan is-
can't believe somebody else is going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just gets like shy, but then he's okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was having a lot of fun.
He's having so much fun.
He was having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I could tell, I know his voice in the sense that like, I know when he's annoyed
Mm-hmm.
by the tone of his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And he was not. He was enjoying
Oh yeah, he was having a really good time.
Johnny's entertainment. Johnny
Yeah.
fills off so much space, doesn't he?
So much space.
He couldn't not be full. I was like, gosh darn, you take up a lot of energetically.
And you know how I knew it all came together perfectly at the end is because then Austin was like, Johnny, we should hang out and smoke. But then Johnny was like, oh, I don't smoke anymore. And Austin's like, oh, bummer.
He's like, well,
But I could.
can I come
So
over?
I was like very happy. It all came very full circle.
I know.
And we're just doing so many activities and just making so many friends.
I know. That was
Gosh.
really our New Year's resolution.
Mhm.
You know, given that it's the last, we're going into the back end of of 2024.
Uh-huh.
I was kind of looking at my stuff. I think we're on really 2024 is shaping up to be great.
It is.
It's already great.
It's already great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
not shaping up, but it is.
It's good.
Yeah. I asked my roommate, what other goals should I have for 2024? Like aspirations and dreams. He's like, well, you said you wanted a new computer. I was like, that's stupid. No, that's something you're going to buy. That's stuff. That's you. Anyway.
Anyways, let's wrap it up for today.
Yes. Wrap it up.
So make sure you share this episode with your bestie and like, subscribe, and follow at The Honestly Show on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and share our clips with your friends. Share the episodes with your friends. Share the YouTube link, everything. And give us a 5-star review about how amazing we are. And if it's not 5 stars, then don't leave one. So we'll see you next time.
And please don't forget to check me out this Tuesday, July 9th at...
This is way past Tuesday.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.